Our Indonesian voyage aboard the Star Clipper ended in Bali. Our friend Ben drove us to the central island town of Ubud, where we had elected to stay an additional 4 days. The gate of the Mandia guest house led into tropical gardens, a welcoming swimming pool, and the veranda of our roomy bungalow. Another guest was an artist working on a traditional Balinese painting. Indeed, Ubud is the artistic center of Bali, with a wide variety of local painters' work on display. To see more of the Balinese artisan work, we took a drive to nearby areas, stopping to look at immense mahogany wood slabs before stepping through a beautifully carved wooden door to watch some woodcarvers at work. They are fine craftsmen, but generally make reproductions of the traditional images. These days, the majority of the carving produced is for the tourist trade. All over Bali, you will see stone carvings, in temples, in gardens, and in homes. Again, the carvers use traditional designs and figures, with nothing original. The temples of Bali are quite splendid, and visiting them requires proper dress with sarongs for both men and women. The temples have no central buildings for worship. Indeed, they are a collection of small shrines and altars spaced around a large walled compound. The wonderful stone carvings embellish nearly every surface, as do the freestanding carved deities. You can ask the gods for blessings, or be given a blessing by the temple priests. Offerings are a way of life in Bali, usually handcrafted of bamboo, palm leaf, and flowers, be they simple trays at an entrance or elaborate designs of an urn. The nearby sounds of a flute led us to visit a typical country house where an extended family of 12 was living. Their outdoor kitchen is probably busy all day long. Grandpa is getting the rice started while fish fry and water boils. Hide, you could be next in the pot. Local traffic mainly consists of motorbikes. Even so, parking can be a problem, especially around the market. Now, which one is mine? Ubud is full of tourists, therefore full of souvenir shops selling tourist-type things. I focused in on a batik and bamboo fan. We purchased tickets to an evening dance performance. The enchanting sounds of the gamelan orchestra consists of gongs, flutes, a range of gamelans, and drums. The Legong dances provide classical Balinese drama, an exquisite grace, telling stories that express a range of emotions. Solo dancers could represent a brave young prince seeking a lovely princess, or the courtship of two bees, maybe a frightening masked demon, while the gamelans stoically play on. A visit to the early morning market showed us the usual tropical fruits and vegetables, but also a Balinese version of fast food and snacks. Vendors were selling do-it-yourself offering items, as well as the ready-to-go offerings. This busy marketplace morphs into a crowded souvenir mecca by noon. Rice is the staple food all over Indonesia. Every scrap of land, whether in town between the buildings or out in the countryside, seemed to be a rice paddy field. This rice was mature and just about ready to harvest. The main temple in Ubud was to have a festival. The high-flying bamboo streamers and artistic palm leaf decorations signaled this along the street. We again gave a small donation for proper dress to enter the temple. People were bringing many kinds of offerings to be placed on various altars around the temple grounds. But what amazed us were the many women balancing stacked trays of offerings upon their heads. The women had to have help delivering these heavy arrangements of mainly fruit and baked goods to the tables. Certainly, the deities were pleased with this splendid abundance of respectful worship. Our visit to Bali was a kaleidoscope of memories from our past visits, coupled with additional new sights and sounds, new tastes and experiences. Modern life and tourism may have taken their toll, but Bali remains a harmonious paradise that we will surely revisit.